And we're back.
Welcome back to
better than
episode.
ever, right?
Yes. We got camera now, baby.
We're back.
We can point to it. We can interact with it.
And I don't have a mustache now.
I didn't even notice that until now. Wow.
It's more natural.
I feel like I like the mustache, though.
Really?
I'm so familiar with that face.
Okay.
It's just stuck with me now. Now I'm like, where is it?
Sure.
Where is the carpet underneath your nose?
I like it. It makes me look younger. It literally takes years off my face.
I'd say so, too.
You know?
You look like you were about 37 at the end of that mustache one. Now you're like,
Thank you.
Now you're 23.
Thank you.
22.
When
do you turn 23?
December 26th, the day after Christmas.
Oh my God! Wait, so you get only one set of presents, right? Are your parents those?
No.
You get two?
Yeah. But also at Christmas, we've done this thing for the longest time where they give us, each kid gets 3 presents to symbolize the wise men.
Okay, so what's on your list?
I know that I was asking for an Apple Watch.
Wow.
Because I think those are dope.
Millennial.
Now, you know?
Checking your heart rate all the time. Vibrates tell you to drink water. Right? You just need to make sure you're if you're thirsty.
Because like yesterday, I'm pretty sure I got a headache because I was dehydrated, but I felt like I was drinking water. And then I was like, I guess I'm not drinking water. That's a good story.
Did your headache go away when you decided you were going to drink more water?
But it wasn't until I was home from work and was literally pounding water.
Yeah, sometimes you can go hours without it. You don't even realize it. And then you're like, wow, dude, my life sucks until I get some H2O.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, they do it. We have a birthday week too. So like the presents get parceled out throughout the week as well.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It teaches patience. It makes you wait. You're not like, man, on this day I'm getting everything I've wanted.
It also establishes a kind of I'm special for the entire week. I can't think of the word that I want to use, but you feel like you're special for a week instead of just a day.
It's like every girl when they're like 27, they're like, it's my birthday week still. It's like, okay, we don't care anymore. I don't think we care that much.
I'm coming up on my golden birthday soon, though.
When's the golden birthday? Is what, the Jordan year? Is that what they call it?
No. It's the year like when I turn 26. That'll be my golden birthday.
Wait,
So it's the day that you turn the age that you were born on. So my sister was born January 2nd. Her golden birthday was when she was 2.
Okay. That sucks.
Yeah.
My golden birthday is long gone.
It's
past.
Well, damn.
Yeah. My golden birthday is in 2 years from now, so I can plan for that.
Hell yeah.
You got 3, right?
I got 3.
Yeah.
So we got time.
Love this setup.
Yeah.
We've definitely worked hard to make the video
nice
look
and
nice.
Festive.
Yeah, look at this.
Celebratory.
It's a real tree.
It's a holiday tree.
Real Christmas tree. It smells great in here. There's a Kinder Egg on it, I believe, too. That looks like it's chocolate.
Yeah, that was the only one we didn't put on there. Okay. As well as the point. We didn't put the point on there.
So is that edible? At some point I could just kind of eat that?
I think so, yeah. You might have to wrestle a roommate, but, you know.
What you gotta do to get some chocolate around here.
You were gone for a week, right?
I was in Florida. It was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. I love
Good holiday.
Home. Oh, great holiday.
You celebrated a birthday?
Yeah, I'm old as shit.
We still have to go out here. We'll have a Chicago birthday celebration.
What does that entail?
I don't know. It'll just be the 2 of us because we don't have other friends.
No, it's just us 2.
Yeah.
We'll be walking the streets and just hoping that somebody
we won't even go to a bar. We'll just walk throughout Chicago.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
And just kind of like carry roadies with us.
Cool.
We'll just have like one of those brown paper bags full of alcohol. Yeah.
Classic.
I'm cool with that.
Perfect.
Yeah. We could do that like, let's say, December 21st.
Okay.
Before I travel again.
Great.
Yeah. It's a plan. It's a date.
Done.
Let's make it happen.
Dude, you saw it, or you heard it here first. Well, I can't speak anymore.
You heard it here first. You'll see it later. We're celebrating our birthdays together on the 21st.
Exactly.
It's happening.
How about we get into it?
Let's get a word.
Let's get a word. Decoration.
Ooh,
and
are you kidding me?
You saw, now that you can see, if you're listening now, you can go to the video and see I only clicked it once.
Yeah.
I didn't click it several times.
We're not sitting there clicking until we find a word we like. It's just one and done.
Decoration.
Yeah.
So, like we said, we decorated the tree.
Yeah, that's big. Did your family set up shit on their in their house?
Yeah, we used to have a ton
around their house.
Yeah, I feel like we used to have a ton of decorations. It's not as crazy anymore. But my mom used to have like a huge collection of Santas that she would put out. And we loved nativity sets. I would always put out, I don't know, does your family do nativity sets?
We used to do like a few of them, and now they've just diminished.
Okay.
They're either like in bad shape, or we're just choosing like not to put them up this year.
Sure.
Yeah, we just put up like lights and a tree. It gets pretty competitive in our neighborhood, though.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, "Oh, I noticed that you put up more lights this year."
Well,
like
it's
the
like
talk.
it's like the Grinch.
A little bit.
It's like that.
And like, I want that machine gun that just shoots up lights.
Sure.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
We didn't always. Now that we have a really nice porch, I think my parents put lights out, but we didn't always get to lights outside. We would always have a tree that was like the decorative tree, and then a tree that had all of our like family decorations. Like keepsake ornaments and stuff like that. One of our traditions was that we get this homemade ornament every year from
a place you traveled.
it's my grandma's church is where it's from.
Oh,
like they
shoot.
make it every year and sell it as a fundraiser, and so we would get one every year from them.
Oh, that's kind of nice. I for some reason felt like you were gonna say like, oh, wherever we traveled is where we would get an ornament. So if you went to like Botswana or something, you'd get like a nice ornament from Botswana.
Right. It's just a rattle.
Yeah. Why not? You just put a rattle on your tree this
Right.
evening.
But then our cat would tear everything down. It's like, why the hell?
Yeah, you got a pesky cat in
Yeah.
your house now?
Well, we did.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. No, she left us 4 years ago when I was at school, and I just got a call from my mom, and we had to put Gabby down today because she broke her leg, and we found out she had bone cancer, and that was pretty much it.
Oh, and it's just like, bye.
Yeah. Boop. Fun fact though, Gabby was named after Vanessa Hudgens' character in High School Musical, Gabriella Montez. So
Get another cat named Troy, please.
that's what happens when you let your sister name the cat.
Way to go.
Yeah.
It's, have you seen the new High School Musical show?
I haven't because I don't have Disney Plus yet.
You need to get with the times.
I know.
Trevor. Are you kidding me?
Well, when I was home, I was trying to encourage my parents to buy it.
Yeah, just kind of plant the seed.
of
It's only
course-
$7, guys.
Of course I'm going to mooch off of them.
Tons of accounts. Yeah, why not?
I mooch off of Hulu and Netflix. I pay for my own Amazon Prime, so thank you.
Way to go. So
And
wait,
HBO.
it's like $15 a year, isn't it? No,
Amazon Prime?
That's more
No,
money
it's
than
like
that.
fucking $100 a year.
That's still not bad. Though.
No, I mean ultimately that's like
$8 a month? $9 a month?
$10 to $12 a month, something like that.
Not horrible. No.
Because the price went up. It was under $100, I think, and then they raised it $30 or something
yeah,
like
and
that.
Jeff Bezos was like, dude, I need to make more.
He was
money.
like, yeah, my wife is divorcing me and taking half of my money, so I need more.
Time to jack up the prices
Idiot.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
And let me abuse my Amazon employees while we're at it. Here's one thing. Nice segue, Trevor. Here's something that really annoys me. Why do they put out like construction road signs so people can decorate the streets? Why do I have to wait behind a guy who's up in a lift putting garland and lights from light pole to light pole across, not even just down the street,
Listen,
across the
that's
street?
a job that has to be done, though.
Right, but
It's gonna block the roads to look nice in Chicago. There's gonna be bad traffic patterns.
then don't do it.
I'm all for it. Let this guy get paid $40 an hour to put up some Christmas lights. I bet you it's that much too. It's probably
Right.
like some union shit.
Well, it's different when they're doing it. Like, I saw them outside of my street at night. Like 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. I was driving up to my job up at in Glencoe yesterday, and they were doing it at 1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And I was like,
You could do it at 4 a.m.
you've literally shut a street down
to put some lights and shit
to
up.
put lights up.
But what about a festive wreath? Is that also up there?
Oh, yeah.
That's a must.
Yeah.
Festive wreath. It has to smell nice.
If it's just a wreath, it goes much faster. You just put it on.
Yeah,
you
these
know
guys
what
have
I
to
mean?
wrap the lights around in a certain way, rig it to a power cable somewhere.
Yeah, and they're going across, like, you've seen it. They go across the street. They don't even, like...
They don't play games.
Yeah.
There was, they started in, I think October, somewhere in the loop, where they had, outside of Macy's, they have this giant trumpet fixture that just, sticks out over the sidewalk. There was a scaffolding that I walked under, I'm pretty sure since, August.
Yeah.
They were working on this shit for months.
Jeez.
So they're dedicated to, 1 month of exciting-looking things because
Right.
they realize Chicago is the destination where people want to go.
Right. Well,
So-
there's that Kris Kringle market or whatever. You know what that is?
The Kringle Mart?
Something like that, yeah.
No, I've never heard of it in my life. Is
The
it around
Kringle
here?
Mart, I don't know.
I sounded very
like,
familiar with it.
It sounds like something from a movie, honestly, like from Fred Claus.
Kringle Mart, yeah.
But
what a
I
niche
think there's
movie.
I think have you seen that movie?
I've seen Fred Claus.
It's a good movie.
It's an old one now. That's when Vince Vaughn was like kind of in the decline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays Santa's brother.
Yeah.
Who has to be Santa.
Wait, wasn't Santa Paul Giamatti in that movie?
I think so, yeah.
God damn it.
The best actor of our generation, Paul Giamatti.
Really?
No.
I was about to say, that's a hot take, Trevor.
No, not even. Well, first of all, he's not even in our generation. The best,
Really?
like...
Do you think Timothy
He's
Chalamet
in our
is
lifetime.
the best actor of... No, that's not even our... Wait, Timothy Chalamet's younger, right?
I'd say
your
I'd
generation.
consider him to be our generation.
Yeah, I don't know why I roped you in. Your generation.
Because how old is Timmy?
I'm honestly I'm a boomer at this point. I'm so old.
Anybody know how old Timmy Xiaomei is?
23. I'll say it now. Just a guess.
I bet he's 20. He is 23.
Yes!
So you're
I
right.
knew it! Honestly, they look like they could play 17-year-olds.
God damn, he looks so young, man.
Yeah, like Tobey Maguire was like 37 playing 18-year-olds in Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I will not have that life.
Yeah, right?
You
I'm
know?
pretty sure he's like 55 right now. Tobey Maguire is so old.
And a bad gambler, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he have a gambling problem?
Oh, there's a gambling... There's a movie that's based on his gambling club. And it's him... And I think Matt Damon's a part of it, and I think Leo Dio's part of it too.
Leo Dio.
Talking
smack about all the people for not helping the environment as he's on his giant yacht.
Like, who's in this? Like, it's crazy. Tobey Maguire, poker.
Why not just make like a fight club with those guys in it, except it's not fighting.
Oh, it's
just
Molly's
gambling.
Game.
Molly's Game.
It's the movie that came out
Never heard of
2
it.
years ago with, I think, Idris Elba's in it, and... Oh, what's her name?
Yeah.
She's in Zero Dark 30.
Haven't seen that one
The
either.
redhead. Okay, well,
Yeah,
you're a big help.
I am such a big help. Honestly, I'm a TV guy, and I don't even watch that much TV.
Oh. Nice.
Sorry.
Jessica Chastain. That's her name.
Okay. The Jurassic Park. You could have said Jurassic Park. I would have gotten it.
She's not in Jurassic Park.
Yes, she is.
No, that's the girl.
Explain it.
That's the girl that plays Nebula, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. It's not. That's even a different girl.
Who's
that's
Nebula?
That's Karen Gillan, and she's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I've got a headache.
Jurassic Park, I'm pretty sure. You mean Jurassic World?
Jurassic World, thank you.
Jurassic World is... what's her name?
It's Jessica Chastain.
I promise you it's not. I
No?
promise you it's not. Bryce Dallas Howard. I was going to say it's Ron Howard's daughter.
Bryce
It's
Dallas.
Ron Howard's daughter.
Pick a name. Pick a friggin' name.
Yeah, how dare you have three
Bryce
names?
Dallas Howard. That's awful. I'm tired of this Haley Joel Osment nonsense. Nicole Lee Culkin. Really, 3 names?
It's like
Frustrating.
we were talking last time. If we're going stage name, we're either going first, middle, or first, last. Or you have
What
your
if
made up
we did
name.
first,
You don't even
middle,
use
last?
your real name.
I don't use my real name, okay? I want to keep it private.
God damn.
Yeah, I'll say it now. John Michael Pogan.
Okay, that's not private.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to just say, you know what? Bryce Dallas Howard, I'm going to become famous just to spite you
Okay.
and be John Michael Pogan. Yeah. So we did veer off of decoration a little bit, but that had to be said.
We can come back. You know, there's some sort of decoration to having a specific name.
Do you like to have your cakes decorated? You know,
Like fancy, like Cake Boss decorated.
Not to that level, but if you had an option for like your birthday cake, do you just want it to be? I want it all flavor, or I want it to look nice too? Because there was a cake that Second City had, and it looked really nice on top, but the frosting was disgusting.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
It's like pretty bland.
The frosting was just due to decoration.
Right.
I'm looking for flavor and flavor only. If my cake looks
Right.
ugly as shit but tastes great, that's what I'm all for.
I mean, I think you need both. Like, when you're cooking, you don't want to put something that looks like shit on a plate, you know? Like literally one time
it depends on the flavor, man.
I go back and think of my grandma on my mom's side one Christmas made a Yule log cake, which is just a log for the Yuletide. That's what that is.
Okay.
I don't know much about the tradition of it, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay? She made a cake that looked like that, which looked like a foot-long turd.
I was gonna say poop, but I didn't. I wanted to wait until you said it.
And I was pretty young at this point, so I wasn't making jokes about it. But I remember my dad and my uncle just firing off one-liners about this cake.
About this poop cake.
Yeah, so you don't want that.
No.
I think it's
But did
important
it taste good?
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
that means it wasn't that good.
It wasn't
Sorry.
enough of a memory to be like, wow, this looks like shit.
But it's the
But
best
it
cake
tastes
I've ever had in my life. Yeah.
like the best.
Who knows?
No, I think it was always funny. I think the taste is the most important, right? It needs to taste good first. But I also think it needs to look good. It doesn't need to go like hog wild on the decorations.
No.
But my other side, my grandma's side, my dad's side, they would always do these shared birthday cakes. So like we would celebrate my sister and I's birthday together because we're technically only a week apart.
Would you get 2 cakes?
No, it was one cake split in half, decorated on each half for something that you really cared about.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
so it was always kind of funny to see what they decorated those with.
What they thought you cared about at the
yeah,
time?
because like you'd get baseball one year, and then like one year it'll only be your high school logo, and you're like,
Dude, you better get a League of Legends cake. I swear to God, if you don't get a League of Legends cake, I'm gonna set a strike.
Right.
I'm gonna go on strike.
I'll tell them, here's my favorite champion. You know?
No, they wouldn't understand any of that. Like, I try to talk video games a little bit with my parents because my brother also plays. And my
Right.
dad's like, "What are you guys playing
Right.
now?" And I'm like, "I don't know. We're just playing a bunch of different games."
My dad.
So to give me a Modern Warfare cake, I'd be like, "That's a little weird. Don't do that to me."
My dad, the first console we got was the Nintendo 64. We would play like Star Wars pod racing on that. Like, love that console so much.
Okay. No Mario Kart. You'd rather Star Wars pod race?
Oh yeah, I played that far more than Mario Kart. I didn't start playing Mario Kart really till the Wii came
You
out.
are insane. Really?
Yeah.
Will you stand by it and say pod racing was more fun than Mario Kart?
Oh, absolutely, dude. Dude, that game's so fun.
I disagree.
Oh, have you played it?
No,
Oh,
I already know Mario Kart's better. There's
I'll have
no
to go
way.
I'll get my N64 at Christmas.
Blow on the
And
cartridge.
we'll post a competition. We'll post a Star Wars pod racing video.
You know, I really need to see how this gameplay is, and if it was made
it's
before
dope.
or after Mario Kart. They could have stole Mario Kart's concept entirely just to pod race.
I mean, it's just a racing game without items, really.
oh, so it's simply
But it's
based
in the
off
Star
of-
Wars universe. It's like you can race as Anakin, I think, but you can race as a bunch of different people from the extended universe.
I really hope his only line is, "Now this is pod racing," the whole time as he's racing around this
You
thing.
can Sebulba, the guy that destroys
The guy
his
that
pod-
was like the champion
Yeah.
before,
You
he's
can
like
play
the
him.
biggest threat. Okay. Could you be like, could you choose to be Jabba the Hutt, just
No.
like sitting in the top corner, just
No,
watching the
that'd be
race?
funny, though. But I was a
person.
Star Wars nerd, so I knew all those characters. I was like, "Oh, this is so dope."
You were a Star Wars nerd?
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about the Jabba the Hutt mug
I
right
still
now
am
that
a
I've been
little
using
bit.
every single time.
Like, you know what? We might cry at the new movie. We don't know. I cried at
Might?
the last two. I cried during the last two.
I cried during The Force Awakens. The other one, The Last Jedi, I try to forget about it.
I really like the Last Jedi.
Oh, don't say that,
I
Trevor.
really like the Last Jedi.
Oh, you're breaking my heart
I
more
really
and
like
more
it
every day.
because it's different.
It's different, all right. It's just different being not as good. It just
I disagree.
wasn't- You
I-
like?
there
Do you
are-
like Ryan Johnson? Are you a Ryan
Dude,
Johnson
I just saw
fan?
Knives Out and it's incredible.
So Ryan Johnson made Knives Out.
yeah,
He should stick
And
to
he
shit
wought
like
it.
that. He should stick to that.
I don't know.
Don't
there
do
are
Star
a couple
Wars, Ryan
things
Johnson.
that I do think like the Leia moment is like bullshit.
Ugh.
But
I hated that.
but other than that,
But they
I
did
think it's a
film her
pretty good-
scenes for episode 9. I didn't realize that's why they kept Leia alive.
Yeah,
I thought that they were going to do.
yeah. I
some
was like,
Valiant
why'd you
stuff.
kill the only one
Who's not alive anymore?
right? Why'd you kill Mark Hamill when he's the only one that?
He was pissed. Mark Hamill's like, I think they ruined Luke. They ruined Luke, and he was like publicly saying that
Right.
before the movie came out. So that, you know, I feel like that just created a lot of bad press beforehand and
Yeah.
formulated a lot of people's opinions on it.
I don't think they do. I was
I
pissed.
don't
that
think it's
moment.
as bad as Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
I think it's better than Attack of the Clones. I'll say that. That's
Well,
it, though.
It's better than all. Well, Revenge of the Sith is kind of cool.
I think the prequels are. I need to rewatch them because
One's bad.
One is bad.
2 has
I
some
like
cool
Darth
action
Maul,
stuff.
but yeah.
1
2
has
is-
some cool action stuff.
Yeah, I feel like the lightsaber battles they really focused on in the prequels.
3's kind of cool,
They were doing
but
some-
Hayden Christensen had already ruined Anakin at that point.
Yeah.
So like,
they made him this whiny ass bitch.
Yeah.
Pardon my French, but he was a whiny young man. Didn't know who he was.
right.
How is he supposed to become one of the most menacing villains in cinematic history from
Right.
being like, I'm gonna kill you? You know what I mean? Like that whole battle scene.
Don't do it, Anakin. I have the high ground. Oh, what? He's got the Force?
He just jumps, tries to do a backflip, and just gets screwed over.
I like the idea that the high ground is that important in a duel between two Jedi.
Shoot, it was, because he lost all of his limbs.
It shouldn't be, I don't think.
Spoilers.
Yeah. If you haven't seen episode 3
If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out.
Yeah. What I was gonna say though.
Yeah, we got
off track. So we had a history of playing video games with my dad.
Right.
We got the Xbox, the original Xbox, and we got Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Those were fun games.
I love Need for Speed games.
Oh yeah.
And at some point, my dad, my brother, and I all had an account, and my dad challenged us to see who could beat the game first. And my dad would stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. This is when we're like 8 and 10 maybe.
Yeah, you had
or like
school.
10 and 12.
You had responsibilities.
I had to go to bed like before 10. He would stay up late, and then he bragged about beating us. And now he won't play video games with us. And he's like, oh, but I beat your ass like Need for Speed. And we're like, dude, no you wouldn't.
That game's from 2003, Dad.
Yeah, that's from 2003. Also, I'm 22 now and play lots of video games.
I play way more than I used to when I was 8.
I've thrown my life away a little bit.
Yeah, my dad definitely hangs on to those moments that he beat us in Mario Party on Nintendo 64. And I'm like, play me in 2K.
Right.
You walked in and thought it was a real basketball game last week. I was playing a video game.
Dude, that's so funny. My uncle came in and saw the new 2K back when the Xbox One came out.
Yeah.
And he was like,
what game's
on?
on?
I thought he was like, I thought that was a real basketball game.
It's an off day. Why are they playing? It's like, no, I'm playing a video game.
Yeah.
Uncle. Jeez.
Yeah, and then you see a guy like fucking
playing defense.
And you're like, oh, okay, so it's not a real game.
Oh yeah, like the layups too, when they like you try to draw contact and they're like,
yeah,
just hanging in the air. They
right.
can't do anything. I love that. You just got out here and did it.
We've got a video now.
Yeah, there's more reasons to start getting up and dancing. Right. Why not? Which we've never done before.
No.
That was the first time you got out of that chair this entire podcast.
It was a lot of work, I'm going to be real, but...
yeah, dude, it looked like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we did it, though.
Oh, I said I was going to set a timer, and I did not set a timer, but we're okay. I don't know how deep in we are, but I really should learn. So, for those of you who have been listening, we have a very grassroots setup. We record into GarageBand, and I export it and send it to Jack. But the thing about GarageBand... is it shows time and measures, not
I can
time.
Tell you to switch it to seconds. It's so easy. There's a setting to switch it to seconds.
Can I do it while we're recording?
Because we're probably at like 34 measures right now. I wouldn't even try now.
We're at 677 measures right now.
That probably equals 25 minutes right now. So what do you say we hop in to... No, we don't have to hop in.
No, we're still good.
We're still talking about decorations. But still... I feel like there's really easy settings to change it over to minutes and seconds.
I don't know, because it's a music software. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, this is a conversation for another time.
Did you get a lot of awards when you were younger?
No.
Different kind of decoration.
Okay, we're getting colorful. I didn't get many awards. I wasn't. No. I'm just trying to think of the ones that I did get. Like, I have a lot of ones on my like childhood bedroom wall that are like hanging about like taekwondo medals and shit when I was like a green belt.
Oh, you did taekwondo?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. I was like 6 years old chopping wood with my feet. Nice. And then I just dropped out because I was like, I had the hots for my trainer, my taekwondo teacher. I was like,
what
wow,
age?
6.
And how old were they?
Probably 22.
Nice.
I was just like, oh my god.
The classic babysitter scenario.
Oh yeah. Except the babysitter is more like 14, 15.
Yeah, then you grow up and you're like, my babysitter was only like 7 years older than me.
Yeah, I was really interested.
Or like then you're like 12 and they're like a senior in high school and you're like
always trying to impress my babysitters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always like, man, let me be the life of the party here. It just wasn't. It never added up.
That's fucked up, you know? That's really fucked up when you think about it.
It for sure is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
That's such a sad life.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm over it.
I've been a babysitter before though, and I've like you've experienced that.
Wait, so some I don't even want to get down this conversation.
It's just
this
like
rabbit hole. So there's like some 11-year-olds that are like, Trevor.
Do you know like kids? I feel have crushes in a different way.
Where it's just admiration. They don't
have. It's like admiration, or they think you're funny, or I don't know. I love working with kids. I was considering doing an education double major going into college, except that's hard as hell to do, so I stopped. I didn't do it. And I was
You'd
going
have to be teaching basic math to everybody.
Right. I was going to be doing elementary education too, because I really love like working with little kids. I think they are like the purest joy in this world.
Before they get on Fortnite.
Yeah, before they get on Fortnite, and then you're fucked.
Start doing this shit all over the place.
But I would like volunteer with Vacation Bible School at church, and with this kids theater called Odyssey Theater, and I just always loved entertaining them and playing with them, and to a point where they would respect me enough when I asked them to be quiet or pay attention or listen, you know.
Right, because they get it though.
Yeah.
They understand it, and they love to like be consumed by entertainment.
Right.
When does that age cut off, you think? When does that start to be like, oh my god, like it's not cool, like ew?
I don't know. I think I think my sister went through it when she was in middle school at some point where
Everybody does.
she didn't really want to watch animated movies with us anymore. I was like, hey, let's go see Moana as a family. And my sister was like, no. I was like, what the fuck?
Moana's dumb.
I was like, I'm in college and I want to see this movie.
Right.
You know, like I'm a sophomore in college and I think this is going to be great. But she was like, nah, you know.
There was about 4 years though of time where I felt the same way,
Right.
and I rekindled the joy. I saw Big Hero 6. What a movie!
I still haven't seen it.
It's good.
It's one of my best friend's favorite movies, and I still haven't seen it.
It's underrated.
I think I own it, honestly.
Yeah, the main character just deals with so much like hardship in an animated movie that
Right.
you're like, Disney went this route.
Like Coco.
little,
Inside
yeah.
Out's pretty tough too. I
agree.
watched and cried to Inside Out the other day.
I do too, and they're just little like animated characters that are
Right.
supposed to be emotions, but
Right.
I lose my shit.
Right.
When there's like the imaginary friend. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I think there's a certain age where society and the world tells us you need to grow up and stop using your imagination, and not everyone is fortunate enough to regain using that. I think it's a really sad thing, and that's why people look down on artists, they look down on theater and art majors and music majors and people like that in high school, because they are around a society that says that makes you weak in some sort
Or
of way.
childish or whatever,
Yeah.
immature.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so, you know, because as an actor, one of your biggest jobs is to use your imagination and just go play.
Yeah,
You know?
and if you don't do that, then you're really making your job harder as an actor
Yeah.
for not using your imagination.
In a certain way, it's just like uninhibiting yourself to the point like you're a child.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember playing games with my brother growing up, and we would do... This is one... I was fortunate... I assume you were as well. Fortunate enough to not have technology to the point that it consumed my entire life as a kid.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like you see kids now and they have iPads. That's the oldest fucking thing I could say.
You see kids now with their screens everywhere and whatnot.
But you see people now and they have their phones out and they're, you know, watching not a slight against my sister, but she like will scroll through YouTube videos and just watch it on her phone now. And you know,
All the
granted,
time.
at her age now, my brother and I were probably playing video games a lot. But, you know,
You
growing
would turn the system off and go do something
Yeah.
else. There
And we
wasn't
would play-
this to go right to.
we would play like games with our Nerf guns, and we would be like secret agents, or we would be, you know, whatever.
Do you think that technology at a young age stifles the imagination? Because you're just having stuff that you're consuming constantly and not critically thinking about certain scenarios, like the spy games you used to play.
Right.
My sister and I used to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then when my brother got a phone at a young age, he was always playing video games a lot too.
Right.
I still think he's not a part of that generation entirely because he is 21.
Right.
So I do think like people that are 15 and 16 now, they have so much information at their fingertips that we didn't have growing up.
Right.
That I feel like it could definitely stifle the imagination.
I think it doesn't have to, depending on how you use it. You know, if you are... Like, I think part of the reason video games didn't necessarily do it is because I think a really well-made video game is art. I think the video game creation is an art form. And a lot of them, the games that I really love, rely on world building to tell their story for the most part.
Yeah.
You know, games like Batman the Batman Arkham series and like Tomb Raider games, and now I want to play the new Star Wars one because it's supposed to be sick.
It looks really good, apparently too. I was gonna bring that up actually, and like how they focus on good story. They have good actors for it too.
Yeah.
Ian from Shameless, don't know his actual name. Wish I did.
Right.
He also is the Joker in the Gotham show.
Well, it's becoming a big thing now to have actors motion capture for your games.
Would you do that?
Oh, absolutely.
110% I would.
I remember when it was probably back when I was in high school, because do you remember when Tomb Raider rebooted?
The movie or the game?
The game. Well, the movie just rebooted based off of the game reboot.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know how well it did in box office, though.
Not well. Yeah. I kind of liked it, but that's also because I love the games.
Right. I should play the games.
The games are sick. I have them if you ever want to test them out. But the first one came out in like 2010 or 2012, something like that, I think. God, did it come out that long ago?
I'm an Uncharted fan. I love Uncharted too, so they're kind of in the same
Maybe
wheelhouse.
2014, something like that. Yeah, kind of in the same wheelhouse. But they cast a new actress to play Lara, and she did all of the motion capture for the game. And that's the first time I really remember seeing an actor that was cast for the role, not just for the voice, but they modeled the character after her, they built the character around her.
But then they like unrealistically make them
No, she's not like,
they're like in the earlier games they used to make her just like this femme.
I mean, it's Angelina Jolie in the early games.
Really? They just like part
well,
for
like
part
early like
like
Nintendo 64, I don't think is. But then once like new generation
the
consoles,
Xbox came
then
out,
it's based off of Angelina Jolie because
she
she's in
was
the
in
original
movies.
movies.
Yeah. Okay.
But they're so good. There's 3 right now, I think. Is it Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, or something like that?
Wow.
And they're so good.
That's cool. It's like, I don't know, any adventure game. Do you think that's all like inspired by the game Pitfall from like the 80s?
It
like,
could be.
Right? It's just like a simple side scroller, and this character is supposed to be this adventurer, like this adventurist, I guess.
Right.
My dad was telling me all about this like story of the game, and I'm like, all you do is run left or right, and you jump over puddles of mud that kill you.
Right.
Or you fall down a pit of despair.
Right.
He's like, but I would play this for hours, man. I'm like, imagine if you had what we have now.
Right. Oh, I'll play those games for hours.
You would play those games for hours? Just
If,
to make sure you can, like, I don't know, there's like this, you want to beat it, so you keep wanting to, like...
There's this, have you ever been to a barcade?
Yeah, a few times.
They're so cool. We had one in Peoria where I went to school that had a bunch of 8-bit games. And so it had Galaga and all these things, and it had Dig Dug. And I would go there and play Dig Dug for hours. Get sucked in, and I'd be drinking and be like, man, I gotta get the high score. I'm so close. And then
like
I'd lose.
14 beers in. Yeah.
That'd
be so funny. Just progressively getting more and more drunk. You're like, I'm gonna beat it.
I gotta get better.
I'm gonna
get better.
Dig Dug is gonna be mine soon. It's happening.
It's like when you're playing video games now with a friend and you go, they get on, they're like, I just got back from being out with friends, so I'm a little tipsy. And you're like, oh, well, we're not going to win tonight.
No. We're not. Yeah, you have no strategy. You're just going to...
Okay, I'll break out the White Claw.
Bright lights. Yeah.
By the way, I saw you break out the White Claw luge in one of our scenes.
I did. I brought it back up. I brought it into fruition because, of course, that came into my mind. Of course, that popped in there. And I don't know. It didn't really make any sense for the scene, but it was
it worked out.
It was fine. It was funny. The character, I thought that was so funny. Like, there's like 4 like other guys and then me on stage, and they're just like shitting on me because I exercise.
Yeah,
I'm like, that is my daily life here in Chicago.
You're
everybody
a nerd
fucking
because
hates
you
me.
work out.
Yeah, everybody fucking hates me for exercising and wanting to better myself. Okay, I'm just trying to be better. Oh no.
It says it's been stopped.
No, we lost our video halfway through.
Wait, go check it.
I'm gonna go check.
Restart it.
I'm gonna go check. Why does it stop automatically? We're just gonna have to edit the podcast up a little bit. I'm gonna have to figure out how to like just
leave
seamlessly
it if
stream.
there's a setting or something.
Right. Dang.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It's the first time.
There's gonna be mistakes that are made.
If we have 2, 3, 4 minutes,
there's gonna be some clips. Oh, there's more. There's way more than that.
No, I'm saying if there's 2, 3, 4 minutes that are cut out, we can just have a black screen for a little while.
Okay, that's fair. That makes sense.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
This is our thing.
This is a podcast.
Okay, you chose to listen.
The videos an added element.
Thank you for listening, by the way. But
Yeah.
you chose to listen.
Yeah, we don't mean fuck you. We just mean the video. Damn. All right.
That's all right.
I got to figure that out.
Well, we can use that to hop into some Amazon reviews.
Killer transition.
Thank you.
All right.
How about we look up some types of decorations?
Sure, because that fits the theme.
Decoration. What pops up?
Let's see.
Mason jar sconces. Mason jar sconces with LED fairy lights. Okay.
God, I hate mason jar decorations. I hate them.
It's the most basic thing.
It's so basic. Like when did it grow to be basic?
I don't know, but it's super white.
For sure. Yeah, there was friends of mine a couple years ago got married in Portland.
Oh,
white.
God. Oh my God.
Gave out mason jars to everybody as a thank you.
Right.
And it had their faces on it. It was like, hey, thanks for coming. Like, this is the whitest wedding of all time because it's also in Portland.
Right.
Top of that. I don't know. I was not a fan of it even then either.
Have you seen the clip from Jimmy Fallon? Do you know who Lakeith Stanfield is?
Yeah.
The clip, he was on Fallon recently, and he was talking about, he did a video for Jay-Z, I think, and it was based off of a Friends episode. And so, like, he went and he had never seen Friends before, and he went and watched, and he's like, oh, this is white people shit. He's like, this is super
this is
white.
garbage, yeah. No, that friggin' meme. I hate that Friends meme where whoever it is, Courtney Cox comes running in with a turkey head. I saw that on every single one of my Instagram stories. Yeah,
that's
it was
funny.
I'm like, get over it. It's back. We get it. Friends is back streaming. You don't need to put some stupid turkey head meme up.
I've really only ever watched it once, and I didn't finish it. I'm
Me
halfway
neither.
through the final season.
It's not that exciting.
I'm like, I got halfway through the final season. Like,
Which is the season you're supposed to be most attracted to
Well,
because
I don't
it's
know.
ending and
Yeah.
wrapping up. And
you're like, how does it end? I know how it ends. I've seen how it ends.
What, are they not friends anymore?
No, I think somebody's going to get on a plane, and then I think Rachel's going to get on a plane to leave, and then Ross is like, wait, no, I love you, and they get together.
Oh my God. Lame.
Also, I don't know if this is a meme or real, but I feel like I've seen something where somebody joked about the plane she was getting on was the plane for 9/11.
Stop.
Is that a real thing?
That was in the back of my mind. I'm like, does the plane explode? Is
I
there
don't
some
know.
crazy twist at the end? Like, who shot JR? You know what I mean? Like, is that what happens in Friends?
And then they assassinate JFK.
God damn, they're just uncovering all these conspiracies.
Yeah, they're a part of every conspiracy theory.
All right, so mason jars.
Mason jars, do we want to do that? Or there's 90-piece artificial tropical palm leaves luau party decoration. Fake large green leaves for Hawaiian luau.
It's not at all festive whatsoever.
Oh, I can get something festive if that's what we're talking about.
I mean, I'm thinking Christmas
Snowflake
decorations.
Winter Wonderland birthday decorations.
Ooh.
Our warm Christmas embroidered table runners, poinsettia, holly leaf table liner.
What do they have to say warm? Is in like
I
inviting?
think Our Warm is the brand.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like, hey, try out
Yeah,
our warm.
how dare you judge them?
Try out our warm table. It's ew. I don't want to try out anything.
Let's see. Well, let me put in Christmas.
Yeah, that'd probably help.
Christmas decoration.
I don't know. I'm feeling like we should definitely judge some festive content.
Do-it-yourself felt Christmas tree set with ornaments for kids. we did bidet recently, but the 3D nose Santa toilet seat cover funny Christmas.
Okay.
It's like a Santa outfit for your toilet.
You want to do it? It's got 4.5 stars.
If we hadn't done toilet stuff recently, I'd do it. But we don't. This is not becoming a toilet.
We had bidet content.
This is not becoming a toilet podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
A unisex ugly Christmas sweater, but it's it's like a bikini top.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Why would you put that as a sweater? That's the ugliest looking.
That looks like something Post Malone would happily wear, though.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, here's a Christmas inflatable 6-foot Santa Claus LED light up.
A 6-foot Santa Claus.
4.5 stars.
All right, let's do it.
It's available on Amazon Prime. All right, we can get it by Monday.
Let's do
We
it.
can get it in 4 days.
How much is it?
$47.
Oh, God, that's breaking the bank for some LED Santa Claus. I can't do that.
An LED light up giant Christmas Xmas.
Giant Christmas Xmas?
Giant Christmas
Is
Xmas.
that really what it says?
Why would you
on
say
there?
that?
Why?
Pick one.
Pick one.
Either-
Choose it.
Either
God damn
make
it.
either make atheists happy or make Christians happy. Pick one.
What if atheists are like, I just want to get this Santa thing just to beat the shit out of it.
It's like a boxing thing.
Yeah.
It's like that scene from the end of Captain America where it's like teasing the Avengers and Nick Fury walks in on him and he's like remembering his past and he breaks the boxing
And there's like
thing.
18 other bags he picks up and just he's doing that with Santa Claus LEDs.
And then Nick Fury's like, hey.
With his patch. That's your Nick Fury impression?
That's my patch, yeah. Hey.
Hey.
I don't want to try to do a Samuel L. Jackson because it's not in my back pocket, So
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't have that one readily available.
yeah.
But
also most white people probably shouldn't.
all white. I'll say that now.
Giant Christmas Xmas inflatable Santa Claus carry gift bag. What? Includes a 6-foot inflatable Santa Claus with a fixed sandbag, 2 fasten ropes, 4 ground stakes, and a plug with UL certification.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
So that's a lot. It comes with a lot, folks. LED swirling lights built inside. Light up in the evening for the best attraction to neighbors and guests. Very easy to use. Everything pops up in a minute. Superior quality. Deluxe set. Perfect for Christmas. Indoor or outdoor yard garden decorations. Christmas event decoration. Christmas. Okay, these are just tags now. Child safe. It's non-toxic.
Wow. That's what I needed. Because
Safe
we got
to
we got little kids running around here all the time in this apartment, so...
6 feet tall. That's honestly not too tall,
I'm 6 feet.
I'm not.
I'm actually 5'11". I just round
You
up.
dick.
I know. I'm a short king, let's be honest.
Short king.
I'm actually not...
5'11" is not short, dude.
I'm average. I'm as average as it gets at this point.
I could have told you that.
Excuse me. Just the average white. That's fine.
Just an average. All right. So 4.5 stars overall. 4.7. Only 26 customer ratings though.
They all better be positive.
Nice product. 5 stars. Nice classic Santa inflatable for my backyard. Pretty tall.
Pretty tall.
And my kid loves it. Might buy another one from them to match.
The reviewer is Tom Cruise.
Why would you get 2 Santa Clauses? Why would you? First of all, one is tacky.
Yeah.
I
I need to buy 2 at the same thing.
put them on either side of your house to match.
Dueling Santas.
Get a Mrs. Claus at least, or a Rudolph.
It would make more sense to have more of a family, not just 2 Santa Clauses. Your kid is probably like, Santa's not real. He's like, why is there 2 of them outside? It should only be 1.
I can talk more about this later, but there was this really cute post about a parent teaching their kid what Santa was. And we'll get to it.
Eventually.
Jess, super good, 5-star, perfect, good quality Santa Claus. And then a picture for proof.
God, I actually enjoy the pictures and reviews though. I feel like that's necessary. Like if I'm trying to buy headphones or something.
It's a perfectly good Santa Claus.
That's terrifying. I would be frightened.
Maybe Jack can put it up in picture.
Yeah, maybe.
Post.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Don't get your hopes up. I don't even know how to operate the camera, so.
Great looking Santa, 5 stars. Nice addition to our Christmas decorations. ...
Ominous.
Ooh. What's going on with your Christmas decorations?
What other decorations do you have? I'm now full of questions.
These feel like people that, when something's like, how did you like your last delivery purchase? Can you review it? This feels like people that are just like, well, fine, and just like type. Because this person, Helen, love, 5 stars, love it.
Love it. Cool.
Tia.
People probably they get paid. People get like paid to get sent free shit to review. Like they're review bots, basically.
I feel like those are like better reviews though, because we reviewed that one guy. Remember?
I mean, some of them are just paid to say awesome product.
Oh, this one does say early reviewer rewards.
Mm-hmm. And if it's just like love it, cool, like they care about the 5 stars. I don't think they care. Like they want you to say something, so they just say 2 words. I love.
Well, let's see.
It's like random. My mom sent me an article about a woman that just collects things from Amazon and gets paid for it. And she has like 15 televisions and
Jesus.
a bunch of stuff that she could sell back. But she's like just hoarding it all at her apartment. Like, wow, that's kind of a weird lifestyle to live.
Right.
But I would do it.
Sort by.
Would you do something like that? Would you just buy a bunch of different stuff under Amazon's dollar and just keep it in your place?
I mean, if I'm getting paid for it, yeah. Because then it allows me to do the stuff I want for my career, you know?
Yeah.
If I can do anything that supports me creating something, I'll do it.
Right. Yes. You're like, I have like 4 Black & Decker coffee makers,
Yeah.
but
And then you could probably resell those, you know?
Of course, I paid rent. Slightly used Black & Decker coffee maker, opened once.
Right.
You know, just for the review.
Right.
And then you put it back, and it's all of a sudden $10.
And then you're like, well, now I can write sketches for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
You know?
I just made $80 today.
That's as much as I make in a night at my jobs right now.
Touche. Same here.
The only 1-star review, top critical review. Ooh. Bruce B. Hopkins says 1 star, would not purchase again. And he bought this, or he posted this 2 days ago. So.
Trouble in paradise, Santa.
Decent decoration, but the fan to inflate it is very weak. I've had to hold it up every day to allow it to inflate. It's just too weak.
So he's just sitting there going, trying to blow his own air into Santa Claus to hopefully keep this thing up.
So
that's awful.
It seems like it's a pretty good product, but at the same time, it's only 26 customer ratings.
Fan is just too weak.
That's me. That's me.
You're too weak, or the fan?
As a fan, I'm too weak. That's why none of my sports teams succeed.
Oh, that's depressing.
Yeah, right.
Did you have any decorations? Sick callback. Did you have any decorations of medals and accomplishments in your room?
In my room, kinda. I mean, for theater, you don't get a lot of medals. You get like certificates
when you did athletics
and stuff
growing up, right?
Yeah.
A little bit.
When I was playing my first year of playing like overhand pitch, I guess, like a kid pitching. Oh, yeah, kid my
pitch.
first year out of coach pitch, I guess.
Did you ever do pitching machine for a year?
No.
That shit's wild.
I'm sure. That sounds terrible.
It was. I would get beamed all the time by a machine and be like, "Ah!"
First of all, you're an idiot.
No, everybody would do it, and the entire league would do it.
Would you get a walk?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you'd get a walk.
It's from a machine, though.
It's an erratic machine.
Oh,
it doesn't
my
always
God.
pitch strikes. Sometimes it pitches balls.
Oh.
And there was a straight up ump that would be like, ball 1.
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
yo, the machine would be not pitch straight.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, there was a year or two where that happened. And they're like, you know what, let's just do coach pitch. And I was like, all right, cool. Then it switched to that. Then it was kid pitch. Got nailed in the jaw with a fastball. Never played baseball again.
Nice. My first year doing not coach pitch, we won the tournament, the Parks and Rec tournament.
We won the state cup.
My dad, no, it was just Parks and Rec between Mount and Lisbon. My dad coached. At one point, both of our catchers got hurt, and so he put me in as catcher. And I didn't know how to catch a pitcher. I played first base mostly, and so the glove is different. And I caught the ball right in my thumb and like sprained my thumb and never caught a day in my life after that.
Yeah, because you get hurt at a young age. You're like, dude, I'm never gonna do this again.
So I was just
awful.
I was just a bitch. My brother would then become the starting catcher for high school and go to college to play catcher. So you know,
you're not bitter, are you?
No. No. I stopped playing baseball after 8th grade because it just takes so much time up. I almost played my senior year because it would have been the only chance for my brother and I to play on a varsity team together.
It's like LeBron James and his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
yeah,
that.
like it's my last chance. Like LeBron's gonna be like 44, and his
Yeah.
kid's gonna hop into the league.
But at the same time, I was like, I wish I would have done that, but you know, too late. But then I played travel baseball. We got 3rd at the state tournament one year. I got like medals and stuff from track.
Okay.
Or ribbons, I guess.
You're quite the decorated athlete.
I'm not decorated. I'm just, you know, an averagely athletic, kind of short white boy from middle of nowhere, Iowa, who competed at.
You could put that filler in exactly for me, except Florida.
Right.
That's it. Everything else.
And welcome to the most diverse channel you guys will ever see.
Cheers. All right.
But before we get to our news story, cheers, by the way.
This is the most lackluster cheers of all time for cold coffee.
Yeah, it's cold coffee now. Because this room's always so cold. I don't get it.
I took my sweater off. It was the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life.
Oh, I guess it's only... Hey, I'm going to leave friend. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Oh, you know, this is how we do things here. It's just sloppy.
Yeah, so unprofessional. Now that we've got a camera, we can do whatever the hell we want. I saw this post on Facebook the other day, and it was someone posting, I think it was a mom posting about the tradition they had with their kids on telling them what Santa was about.
Mm-hmm.
And they told them that when they were about 6 or 7, I forget how they decided when they were ready. It was like they started questioning it or something. That they would take them out to coffee, or, you know, not coffee as a 6-year-old, but essentially that, you know, for a snack or something, a treat. And they would sit them down and tell them that they have reached the age where they get to become a Santa. And the concept of being a Santa is providing something for somebody in need. And so they would pick, it was their duty to pick somebody they were close to and to find out secretly something that they really needed. And they would leave that present for them anonymously. Just
wow.
So the example they gave is that they picked their neighbor who would go out to get the paper every day barefooted.
Mm-hmm.
He bought them slippers and left them slippers for them. And so their concept of Santa is like this pay it forward kind of idea.
That's beautiful. I think that's actually a really cool idea to like implement.
I do too.
After a certain age where it's like,
yeah,
we are the Santas now.
Right.
I love that.
Because it's a spirit thing, and that's always what it is.
For sure.
I saw somebody post under it that they weren't raised. Oh, they didn't have Santa because they were religious growing up. Like their parents didn't include it in their traditions, so they didn't understand the significance of it. But at the same time, I was like, well, I mean, we decorate fucking trees.
Yeah.
And that's not a Christian thing. First of all, it's a pagan ritual.
Really?
And that Christians adopted. You know, it's not a Christian thing.
Always.
Classic.
Yeah.
And Santa Claus is a tradition from, you know, many different countries.
Yeah, at least we don't have Krampus. You know what I mean?
That's true. At least
when Christoph Waltz was explaining what Krampus was, it like genuinely scared me.
Right.
Where he's like, this little devil comes in, and it's like, what? Krampus is not fun at all. It's like, you better be good or Krampus is gonna fucking destroy you.
Right.
Yeah.
Classic Krampus.
Classic Krampus. That movie was weird.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, it's weird.
I just remember the episode of The Office.
I don't remember that. Dude, I swear we always watch like different stuff. Like I've seen that, I haven't seen that.
There's an episode. I've always almost watched Krampus. That's my relationship with the movie.
I've always almost viewed it. I think Adam Scott was in it.
Oh, interesting.
But I have to check to make sure because I also thought Jessica Chastain was Bryce Dallas Howard. Okay,
Bryce
four
Harper
names.
is a baseball player.
Bryce Dallas Harper.
Krampus. Oh no, I want the movie.
Don't freak me out with these scary Krampus pics.
Yeah, Adam Scott's in it, and Toni Collette. Oh, shit! I've got to watch this movie.
I was ready. I was right. I love that.
2015.
All right, what do you say we hop into the
news story?
The news story.
Let's do the news story.
Yeah.
All right. So it's that time of year. You're probably thinking, hey Santa, what kind of cookies do you like?
Do you like Snickerdoodles?
Do you like monster cookies?
Chocolate chip tradish?
You know, regardless, you're probably thinking, hey, let's home bake some cookies for Santa, right? That's probably what you're thinking.
Wrong.
You
thought wrong, bitch.
CNN's got a story. A stupid story.
In their business section.
Not just the best cookies you can buy, but the best cookies you can buy in a store. Ranked.
Love it.
First of all, I haven't even read this story yet.
I'm afraid to.
First of all, if I'm looking at a ranked list of cookies, I don't want to look at store-bought cookies. Presumably this will be like, what? Vanilla wafers.
Yeah.
And like Keebler cookies.
Yeah. Samoas?
Well, Samoans are a person.
Well, Samoas are a Girl Scout cookie that is sold in various stores.
Samoas. That's different. Samoans.
I said one letter.
Is like Jordan. Savusa. He has that line.
Oh,
he has
yeah.
that in his song.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's not disclose any information.
We didn't talk about anything. Oreos is probably on this list. If you had to guess, what's the number one cookie?
I would have to say something like Oreos, like mint Oreos or something for the
Yeah, I feel like
holidays.
Oreo's probably got to be the top.
But let's take a look at their list. Let's see what they have planned.
Yeah. Okay, so
Because I can't even think of 10 store-bought cookies because I don't buy store-bought cookies like that often.
so here's what they say. First of all, let's get this off the bat. This isn't news.
No.
Why is this on CNN?
Business.
It's on CNN Business, but it's still on the front page. So, why are we out here talking about cookies you can get from a store?
I disagree with this.
This is like a BuzzFeed article.
Tell me about how Dow Jones is failing. Tell me about the stock market crashing before Christmas. Tell me about how Black Friday people are killing each other.
This is under a headline that says North Korea has told the U.S. to prepare for a Christmas gift.
Wow. See, that's news.
Yeah.
Not, what are your top 10 store-bought cookies you could buy at Jewel Osco, Publix, wherever the hell you shop?
Honestly, I can't wait to see what the gift is.
I
bet we die.
Definitely a nuke.
Well, yeah, we're gonna. There's like 2 years ago where we thought we were gonna get nuked by North Korea.
On Christmas?
Not on Christmas, but it was like shortly after. Maybe it was a year or two after Trump was president, and
True.
he was like,
Come on.
hey, fuck you guys, and they're like, we'll do it, and he's like, I fucking dare you to do it, and they're like, we're gonna do it, and he's like, I dare you to, pussies. And
I think
like,
they tried to, and the launch failed so hard, so we all just pointed and laughed.
Yeah, and so we
still were threatening our own lives to.
Our president was like, I bet you can't, I bet you won't.
He totally strong-armed Kim Jong though.
Oh.
Kim Jong was like, I'm gonna do it.
And now they're friends. Well, maybe not.
They're definitely they hung out. I don't know if they're homies.
And he was like, "Oh, we fixed everything with North Korea, guys." Oh, sure.
I got to show you this meme about their first meeting after this podcast.
Sure,
because it's hilarious.
So it says, "How lucky are we to exist in the same world as cookies?"
Okay, stupid. Who wrote this?
First of all, you've never lived in a world
Andrew.
that didn't have cookies.
Yeah.
So,
what world are you living in?
Right.
Your parents must have sucked.
There's not a world that doesn't have cookies. Well, in theory, if we're talking about different universes, different time periods, then maybe cookies haven't existed in the way they have today. But
I bet you his parents were like, "Son, cookies don't exist, so don't even ask about them."
Right.
And he's like, "Oh."
If I was writing this sentence, how lucky are we to exist in the same world as blank? I wouldn't put cookies in that first thing. I'd be like, electricity. Internet. Medicine.
Steve Jobs. Maybe. Even, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Dick, but Apple products,
Yeah. National Cookie Day is here to remind us just how blessed we are. And in honor of the holiday, we've gone ahead and created a totally arbitrary list of some of the best mass-produced cookies in the U.S.
First of all, why is there a holiday for everything?
Yeah.
National Cookie Day? I just saw it was National Men's Day? Why do men need a day?
National Best Friend Day, National Donut Day, National Dog Day, National Cat Day, National Coat Day, National Tree Day.
It's like every day's a holiday.
Yeah, that's what people want to believe.
Why?
So it could be like a Wednesday in July.
It's a special reason.
Yeah.
Like, my day feels bad already. Let's see what holiday it is and see if it...
4 days after July 4th Day. You know what I mean? That's what people want to celebrate.
4 days after.
Yeah. Celebrate. Time to have a drink after
we
work.
can still party. Hey, it's National Cookie Day. Let's
go buy some cookies, baby. All right. Sitting at number 10. You want to say it?
Nilla wafers.
Fucking Nilla wafers.
Nilla wafers. These are fine, bite-sized, brittle, just sweet enough, but also chalky.
I don't even... If you say chalky in your top 10 list, throw it out of the top 10. It shouldn't even be there.
I'm just maddened by this. I don't know why this exists. Biscoff is number 9.
The airplane cookie.
The airplane cookie. The airplane cookie beat Nilla wafers?
Yeah, I disagree. I still think Nilla wafers should be thrown off the list and Biscoff's at 10.
Famous Amos.
Famous anus. We got...
Well, that's you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Famous Amos. They're okay.
I don't know if I've had Famous Amos ever, actually.
I had it probably when I was 11, and then my dad started making cookies from his own bare hands.
Like a human?
Oven. Yeah, like a
person?
Like a human would make cookies, and I've enjoyed those ever since. Sitting at number 7, Tate's.
One of the few cookies on this list that comes in a gluten-free variety.
Which means it's not a tasty cookie.
I've never heard of Tate's.
Me neither. I keep wanting to say taint, but that's just my dirty mind.
You also did just say Famous Anus. So.
I sure did. I'm a child. Pillsbury ready-to-bake sugar cookies.
Those are fire, honestly.
They
kind of
are.
bland, but
they're good because they're easy to make. You just pop
Yeah.
a bunch of dirty dough into a pan, and then you put them in the oven.
right.
These don't taste as great as you remember. What is that supposed to
Sad.
mean? What is that supposed to mean?
That's probably a good point.
Scotty.
Because you look at the decoration and you're like, oh, it's going to taste really great. And then you bite it and you're like, oh, this needs more sugar.
It's just okay. But I could crush a dozen of those real fast.
Right. Any of these cookies, I could probably crush a lot of them. Because they're not substantial, you know?
Yeah. They're just kind of
Because
like
they're not
fillers.
homemade.
The homemade ones, I can have 2 or 3 and my stomach's like, stop it, you know?
Now we're in the top 5, all right? Well, somehow this is still an article on CNN. So,
Keebler Chips Deluxe Rainbow. Never had those in my life.
no, that's a very specific kind of Keebler cookie.
Substituting measly chocolate chips for the far more powerful M&Ms is masterful.
Why is any food chalky?
Why?
I know what they're talking about. I've had chalky food. Like these aren't cookies, but we're going to talk about chicken nuggets for a second.
Chicken nuggets have been chalky?
No. Okay, well, some. Have you had chicken nuggets from a variety of fast food places?
Yeah.
Have you had... So, like, McDonald's are fine, right?
Acceptable.
Has a flavor, probably, like, it's ground up chicken, right?
Maybe.
It is. That's what it's made from.
It is now.
It's like all chicken parts, probably, you know?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, there was just weird pink paste. I
Yeah.
don't know if you saw that, but
Well, that's the ground up shit.
I've never gotten chicken nuggets since I saw that pink paste. But it's all the
Wendy's
same.
is okay. Wendy's
Sure,
is good.
Sure.
Have you had Burger King's?
I've had their chicken fries, surprisingly.
Oh, chicken fries are fine. They have... You can get 10 nuggets. I see literally this poster every time I drive home from work. 10 chicken nuggets for $1.50, and they taste like chalk.
I bet.
Yeah.
Because it's $1.50.
And I'm like, put something in it and make it more expensive.
I'm pretty sure they also give you a bag of ice if you buy food from Burger King for free. They're
That's
like,
funny.
just take something from us for the love of God.
Right.
Help us out.
They
please.
have mozzarella sticks that are so chalky. Like, first of all, this is a different thing to talk about on a different podcast.
Yeah.
But the reason why obesity is such a big issue in this country is because the things to buy that are cheap are normally the things that are worse for you. That's not to say that you can't eat healthy and inexpensively, but generally you can get 10 nuggets for $1.50.
Why wouldn't you get 40 nuggets for $6?
When to go to like a healthier restaurant, I mean it's Chipotle, so it's not that healthy, but to eat healthy at Chipotle, you can get like just a thing of meat. That's like $3.
Yeah. No, it isn't bad for you. Their meat on their like how little antibiotics they put in the meat it rates at an A.
Yeah.
They changed their game after that whole E. coli outbreak.
Right.
So
But
yeah.
back to cookies.
Yes, we need to get back to this.
Number 4, maybe my personal favorite.
It's at 4.
Right.
I want to know what the top 3 are now.
Pepperidge Farm Milano cookies. Now,
Pepperidge
if you
Farms.
haven't had these, still, let me reiterate, not news.
Not
but
news.
not news. But they're the little sandwich cookies that come in the really fancy looking white bag that you roll down. It has like the vanilla cookies with a little fudge in the middle. It's pretty fire.
Okay.
It's pretty fire.
I'm a huge fan. My grandma always has them in her laundry room. Weird place to put them, but I know where they are, so I go and steal some every time
You're
I'm
just
there.
doing laundry. Oh, I'm getting kind of hungry.
Well, she has like a nuclear war cabinet where she just has like 18 boxes of popcorn, 14 pounds of uncooked pasta, and like 8 packages of Milano cookies.
Nice.
She'll buy them on a sale.
Nice.
I'm sure there's 38 cans of tuna in there.
Sure.
Yeah, she's got all the goods. Keebler Fudge Stripes.
Number 3. I honestly couldn't tell you what those are.
It's just a picture of cookies.
Well, those aren't the cookies to the left aren't the Keebler Fudge Stripes.
That's exactly.
That's a related article. What makes chocolate chip cookies so addictive?
Well, look how it shows
Also
up on
not
my phone.
news!
Look at that. It shows directly underneath my fucking.
Yeah, it says
number
related
3.
article under it.
Boo. Yeah, you're right. So, haven't had them in my life. My brother enjoys them.
Number
He bought
2.
a bunch.
Loft House Frosted Sugar Cookies.
Nah.
Oh, I know what these are. They're the ones that everyone... They're like the cheap sugar cookies you can get with a shit ton of frosting on the top.
I like those.
They're okay but after one or two, you're like, wow, these really suck.
They're so sugary and they're not full of content.
Yeah.
You know?
There's not a lot of depth of flavor there.
It's just dough and frosting.
Yeah.
But sitting at number 1.
Ready? Here we go.
We were right the whole time, and it was
Oreos. Okay, well, you maybe missed the drum roll.
We're gonna do it again.
Here we go. And number 1.
It is the Oreos.
Yeah, we were right the whole time.
Yeah, it was not. It was anticlimactic. My camera also shut off again. I'm pissed at it. So that's why we had to do the drum roll again for those just listening.
Well, what have we learned here today?
Oreos are good, and that shit's not news.
That Oreos, I mean, I think probably are still as addicting as cocaine.
They're close. They're so good. I could crush a row.
I think they did. There's a study on it, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to look at this article.
Yeah, I think there's a study on it.
Are Oreos like cocaine?
That's more newsworthy than this.
I'd say.
Because this is, first of all, opinion-based, right?
Absolutely opinion-based. Scotty Andrews, you're no cookie rater. You don't rate cookies.
Yeah, what's his credentials?
Nothing.
I want to know his credentials.
He thinks that, he's like, aren't you happy that we exist in a world with cookies? That's the first sentence. I don't like you, Scotty. Sorry.
Right.
Don't like your opinions.
Right. That's not even the first food I'd put there.
Everything's chalky in his mind, too.
Right.
Everything was described as
Maybe
chalky.
he's just eating chalk.
And
they're blindfolding him. Here, try this cookie. It's just a stick of chalk.
He's like, why do cookies, why are they shaped like a tube? I don't understand. It's like, just stay blindfolded, Scotty. We're going to keep shoving some more cookies at you. That's exactly what we're giving you.
I feel like there's better cookies than that, too.
Than Oreos?
No,
or
some
than
of these.
vanilla wafers?
Biscoff.
Why aren't any Girl Scout cookies you can buy in the store now? Why aren't these up there at all? Girl Scout cookies are up there.
Samoas are dope.
Samoas are dope. That's why I tried to mention them earlier, but just said Samoans.
That's a type of person. That's
a type of person.
That's a type of person.
That is a person.
Is it a race? Ethnicity? It's not that ethnicity. Wow, ethnicity.
We are experts, but that's not news.
Because in theory, they would go in with Pacific Islander. I think, like when you're filling out like on a job application or something like that, you're like, what do you identify as? Well, you're like, white. And then there's others that you're just like, what else do they have here? And it's...
When I was younger, I thought it was like, what is Caucasian? That sounds way cooler than white. And my mom's like, it's just white. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, because Asian's at the end of it, so you're like...
Caucasian. What is caulk?
What is caulk?
What's the caulk in Caucasian?
What
Could
does
someone describe this?
Prefix caulk mean?
Let's just type this in. Ugh, dude, I got some wicked hit. Look at that. That's
nice.
What is that?
Caulk is derivative of Jesus. Is Latin meaning first vessel, then later drinking vessel. Okay, what is the true meaning of Caucasian?
This is so confusing.
Okay, well, that doesn't break down the... The Greek suffix means form or... Okay, so we didn't get a real answer.
No,
but
we will not get a real answer until
maybe
we
we'll
do
start
our
out the
research.
next podcast with that.
That's exactly what I would recommend.
Well, if you've made it to this point, first of all, you know which cookie's the best store-bought cookie. That's what we learned today.
The Oreo.
But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm Trevor.
And I'm Jack.
And together we're Jack and Trevor.
Yes.
Not anything crazy.
No. We have like 16 people that follow us. That's huge.
And if you enjoy it, share with your friends. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook if you wanna.
Under all the Jack and Trevor.
Patreon. We got a Patreon. YouTube. We got a lot of stuff going on. So stay tuned. Check out everything. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Again, if you like this, share it with 5 of your friends. If you don't, share it with 5 of your enemies,
Yeah, and
really
let them know,
suffer.
This, hey, one of these kids' voice sounds weird. Just put it up there. You know what I mean?
And you could decide which one of us has the weird voice. On our Twitter, there's a poll. Go vote for who has the weirder voice.
Yeah. Check it out.
Check it out. Either way, we'll catch you next week.
All right.
That's Not News. See you guys later.